The world leaders have gathered in New York for a new session of the United Nations General Assembly meetings. Just before the official launch of the session, and leaders held Transforming Education Summit, where they backed a new and old initiative called Education Plus. More details on this initiative is within this report.
The UNAIDS announced the Transforming Education Summit in New York, and 12 African countries have been nominated to participate in the summit. The Transforming Education Summit came as a bold initiative to prevent HIV infections through quality secondary education for all girls and boys in Africa, reinforced through comprehensive empowerment programs. Speaking on the Leaders' Day of the summit, on behalf of the Education Plus movement, the executive director of UNAIDS said that keeping girls in schools helps ensure their rights and prevents HIV. She added that if a girl completes secondary school, the risk of infection reduces by 50%. That's why they have teamed up with UNESCO, UNFPA, UNICEF, and UN Women, with governments and civil society to support the education process and empowerment of adolescent girls in Africa.
Le sommet sur la transformation de l'éducation ne pourra atteindre ses objectifs globaux qu'en suscitant un mouvement mondial. Les gouvernements, les jeunes, la société civile, les enseignants, les chefs d'entreprise et les donateurs se mobilisent. L'ONU rassemble toutes ses forces grâce à l'action de l'UNESCO, de l'UNICEF et des équipes des Nations Unies présentes sur le terrain. Avançons ensemble afin que chacun puisse apprendre, s'épanouir et rêver tout au long de son existence.
Through Education Plus, champion countries across Africa are bringing sectors together to fight inequalities by ensuring access to and completion of secondary school, protecting girls and young women from HIV infection, sexual violence, teenage pregnancies, and early marriages, and creating opportunities for access to education, health, and jobs. This initiative came at a time when Yemen needs to boost the educational process the most. Despite the war and its severity, state institutions are keen to continue the educational process and normalize the situation for a different future, for the sake of Yemen's prosperity. However, public schools are witnessing severe overcrowding of students, and the private schools are exploiting parents and their needs and taking them as an opportunity for trade and investment. The summit president mentioned that education is not a luxury, it's a right. As a result, the international community must rally behind the global initiatives to build a future that changes the bitter reality of the war-torn African countries.